does the Margaritaville at Sea Islander fare in our 7 factors in deciding whether a cruise ship is right for you? This is our first time on this ship, and I would say we've had many pleasant surprises and maybe a couple of disappointments. But that is what we're going to do today.
So we're Paul and Heather. We travel in retirement. So we have 3 different ways that we travel. One is with cruising travel, which we do about 3 months a year. Then another third of the year is spent in our Airstream RV, where we travel around North America. And then the third way that we travel during the year is basic international travel. And we've got a really, really interesting trip planned for later this year that's going to go all the way around the globe. So we're very excited about that. So if you're interested in that type of information, be sure to subscribe. And also, we'd love to see your comments of maybe travel that you do or questions that you may have. We try to answer everything that we can.
Yep. So now we are going to go through some of the things that we found on the Margaritaville at Sea Islander. They do have 3 cruise ships in their fleet. Mm-hmm. No, they currently have 2, and they're
2.
coming out with a 3rd. This is the bigger of the 2. So let's get to our first category. And we came up with these categories. We did a video of it up here. It's also in the link below. In order to help you decide what is the best cruise for you. And these are the 7 categories that we think are super important in determining which ones are important to you, and so you can decide if this is the ship for you. So the first of those factors that we evaluate is the food. And on this cruise ship, let's first talk about the buffet.
The buffet, yeah. Which, by the way, we thought overall the food was very, very solid. So in the buffet itself, their breakfasts are very solid. They're not overly extensive, but you get everything that you need. There's lots of options. It's very consistent. You can get made-to-order omelets, which is always a nice feature to have on a boat. We've been on ships before that don't have that. So that's been very nice. So breakfast, very solid. The lunches, there's great variety with the lunches. There's always good vegetables. I know the salad bar is very important to you.
Yep, and it's solid. Again, it's kind of everything you need, and variety of dressings, and they even have olive oil and vinegar if you ask them. So they do a good job with that. So
and
for
there's
lunches,
good healthy options available as well.
And then also the cheeseburger in paradise is a separate thing. So
if you're going to go on a Margaritaville Jimmy Buffett themed boat,
you gotta get a
cheeseburger is going to be important, and they hit the mark. The cheeseburgers are very good, as you would expect. The French fries, that's open and available every day. It's at a pool area. Across from that, they have a taco bar that's also very good. It's available every day, starting at breakfast if you want a breakfast burrito, then through lunch. So the taco bar is very solid.
And it's great. They've got 3 protein choices, and then also you just build your own toppings. And they do a very, very good job with that. Now, for dinners, we usually go to the main dining room. I think that they've done something kind of interesting and unique on this ship. Like most cruise ships, they do have a double-decker dining room. But what they've done here is the bottom level of those 2 is a lot more casual. Like they don't have white tablecloths or anything like that. It's kind of where you go if you still want to wear your shorts and flip-flops. Nobody's going to care. But if you want a little bit more of the traditional formal dining experience, you go to the upstairs part.
One floor up.
Well, it's just 1 floor up, and it's the same menu, but they do have the white tablecloths and a little bit higher level of service. Now go ahead and talk about the food that we got.
And the food was really, really good. So for their appetizers, they call it their opening act. Yeah, it's called the opening act, and it's they've been very solid. It's been a variety, either 6 or 7 different options every single night. So a wide variety. There's been no duplicate from night to night. So the appetizers have been fantastic. Their headliners, which they call for the main courses, those have also been a very wide variety. Usually there's fish, there's vegetarian, and then there's pork or chicken or beef or something like that each night. But again, very wide variety, and the flavors are fantastic. The portions, maybe a little bit too big, actually. For me, they're too big. But the dinners have been very, very good. It's not you'll get a wine list, not an extensive wine list, but you'll get some very good wine options with dinner as well. So for me, it was very pleasant, very well delivered, very good.
Now, one thing that I would like to add about the main dining room is their food comes out hot. And I know we've been on so many cruises, and that really, a lot of cruise lines struggle with that. And they've done a great job with that. So kudos to them on that. Now let's talk a little bit about the upcharge, the specialty dining restaurants.
Yeah, so they have a couple different options. They really have only one what you would consider a traditional specialty restaurant, and that is the JWB Steakhouse. That's from what we've been told. Now, we have not eaten there, but what we've been told is it's a very, very, very good steak.
Yeah.
An incredibly good steak, good service. If you want to get a feel for the vibe of what that steakhouse is like in a Margaritaville style boat, well, we're sitting in it right now. So you got this in the background. It's very cool, very upscale casual, I think is what we'd call it.
Yeah, that's a great way to say it. And again, we have heard the steaks are phenomenal. The other sort of, not really restaurant, but the upcharge kinds of things, there's a little tiki bar sort of thing where they give
Island treats.
Island treats, where you can purchase things like chicken wings, crab legs.
Probably lobster roll, that type of thing. They also have a sushi bar, so you can get sushi if you want that. That's an extra bar. Again, it's not a restaurant. It's you walk up to a bar, and they have those items available. They also have a coffee shop that's got your specialty coffees, desserts, specialty desserts, as well as specialty types of sandwiches if you want those types of things. By the way, it is we do want to mention that with the drink package, the specialty coffees do not come with a drink package.
Right. So, worth noting on that. And then the other thing that I would like to talk about, speaking about the drink package, the bars. You got to say, okay, it's Jimmy Buffett, right? The Margaritaville, they are known for their bars. A couple things I would like to point out on that is that each bar has its own unique menu, and that's pretty interesting. It's really fun. If for that reason alone, I say get the drink package, because you can go around and sample all different kinds of drinks. Very creative, very good. We found a fantastic sort of higher end cocktail bar called Hemispheres, and Paul's drink.
Yeah, I like bourbons, like whiskeys, and they carry, even with the drink package, you'll get a different level of whiskey with your drinks, as well as a different level of tequila, higher level. And so their drinks have been absolutely fantastic. There is one bar that I don't quite get, and that's the sports bar. It's more of a sports parlor. I think they were going for a parlor theme. It doesn't exactly look like a sports car. We're kind of in between sports right now, so it has not been active. So maybe on during the NFL season or whatever, it's far more active than what it is. But it's interesting.
Right. But their drinks are super creative. That smoked drink you get is amazing.
It's basically a smoked old fashioned. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I would say we highly recommend the bars. This ship could turn into a little bit of a bar crawl. Just saying. But no, we do love that. Yes. So moving on to our next factor that we think is important when in helping you decide which cruise ship is for you is the actual ship. Now this ship, total Jimmy Buffett vibe, right? So go ahead and
and it's widely known that this is a older ship that has been recently refurbished. I think it was a Costa Line out of Carnival. And they've done a fantastic job with it. It is it's very beautifully done as far as the color schemes go, as far as the venues go. You know, it is a medium-sized ship. It's not small. It's not overly large. It's medium-sized. So it was very, very well done. Our stateroom is very nice. It's very solid. It's got great colors. It's got maybe the most comfortable cruise bed I've ever slept on. For sure. Everything is clean. They do a great job of taking care of it. It's got great pools. So in the middle pool section, it's got 2 separate pools with hot tubs. In the back is an adult-only pool area, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's the tiki pool with the tiki bar. And that is definitely where we hung out the most.
I love the entertainment area. The theater is very solid. It's got a great theater, great sound system, great stage effects, those different types of things.
Yeah, and we'll get to entertainment in just a minute.
The shows have been very good. So the overall feel of the ship, we think has been very good. They've delivered well. Yeah,
and what I would say, you said this the other day, is that really this ship is more like an experience. You come on, when we first got on, it's very clear, it's Jimmy Buffett, man. And at first, and again, it's beautiful, and every nook and cranny is done with so much thought. But at first we were like, well, will we get sick of that after a couple of days, right? We kind of wondered that. And the answer is we've only got 1 day left, and we are not sick of it. In fact, the more we've been on the ship, I'd say the more we've even grown to like it. So it's been really great as far as a ship goes. So the next category that sort of fits into that is the entertainment piece of a ship. Paul is the king of entertainment, so I will let him take it away on that.
I do like the main shows, and the main shows here I thought have been very entertaining. They're theater. It's a traditional theater. It's a very good size. They've updated it. It's got great sound system. It's got great capabilities with the stage, so they can do some pretty interesting shows with some interesting choreography with those shows because of the capability of it. So that's been good. I've gone to their comedy shows. Those have been very, very, very solid. And as far as the performers have been all very good. So I've been very pleasantly surprised with the types of shows and the quality of the shows.
They have the acrobatics and all of that kind of stuff.
So that's been fantastic.
Yes, and now I will talk about my form of entertainment, which is going to the casino. And I will say their casino has been great. Now there's one little negative that I don't love, and that is that you have to have a separate casino loyalty card in addition to your regular stateroom card. Most cruise lines have gone away from this and it's all in one. That's a little annoying, but once you get the card, it's no big deal. You bring it with you. But the staff, the pit boss, I don't even think you call them pit bosses anymore. They've all been fantastic. The casino host, she's amazing. And they really do seem to care about us and our happiness. And they also have a live poker game, which they have been able to get going every single night. That's been a lot of fun.
Yep. And then they also have small venues where they have performers every night. So whether it's a soloist, a guitar player, soloist violin, soloist piano, that type of thing, or small band. They have those venues scattered around the ship, and that's going almost all the time.
Right, and I do think they do that better than other cruise lines because almost every single bar, nook or cranny, you're going to either find a piano bar or somebody playing, jazz guitar or something. You can always find something. Yep. And I think they've done a wonderful job with that. So, overall, I'd say the entertainment, again, really, really solid.
Very good.
Okay, and another category that we think is very important is the staff. And we give this ship a very big A+ on the staff. They've all been nice, been great. Yep.
Everybody has been good.
Yeah.
Yep. And they have pride in the work that they're doing. That shows. They keep everything clean. They keep everything tidy. They're prompt. There's plenty of staff around too, so there's no shortage of staff. So that's been very good. Our stateroom attendant Jagadish, he's a magician as far as the towel art that he does. But our room is always kept perfect. There's always fresh towels. The bathroom's always, so he comes in twice a day. So he's been absolutely fantastic. The people at the pool, the bartenders, the staff, everybody's been great.
Yeah, they have
zero complaints.
Yeah, everywhere you go, like every bathroom I've been in, super clean. I mean, I just think they do a great job. And you do always see them doing little maintenance projects here and there, keeping the boat in tip-top shape. So we give that a big thumbs up. And then after the staff is
loyalty program.
And we were just looking into it. That's a super important factor for us. If you want more about that, again, look at that video that I put the link below. But go ahead with the loyalty program.
Yeah, they don't have a traditional loyalty program that you'll see over at Carnival or over at a Royal Caribbean. So their loyalty program, there's a couple different sides to it. One is they have a loyalty program for the casino.
They do.
So you'd want to look into that, but that's specific to the casino and how you drive points through that. And then Margaritaville, the company, the resorts and the resort brand, that's got a loyalty program. And I don't really think the ship is too closely associated with that. So there isn't a specific ship loyalty program that we're aware of.
Right. But what they do have, and I think they fairly recently introduced this, is, and they say it's for their loyalists, they just rolled out a program where you can buy an unlimited cruising pass across all of their fleets. And you can
Yeah, in 2023, they started this program, and every year it's changed just a little bit as they add ships and as they add itineraries. So you basically can buy an annual pass that allows you to go on unlimited cruises during that time. There's always some rules and exceptions to that, but you can, for a purchase, I think for a 7-dayer, it's like $1,500 per person. It gets you an inside stateroom, and you can go on as many cruises during that time period as you want within some rules and some
I think there are some blackout dates. I think you have to book 30 days in advance. But if that's something that would interest you, please look that up.
Yeah.
It could be great for people who are located pretty near the ship. I think that's also a good plan for people who want to.
Changes every year, so you just want to go online and check to see what it is for the year that you're interested in.
Yep. Okay, so next category is, of course, one of my favorites, which is the spa and the gym. And this is one of those things that when I said there are a couple of little bit of disappointments, there really isn't like a thermal spa area. Now, they do have a spa. You can get massages. You can get pedicures. All of that type of traditional service-oriented stuff. And they do. Oh, and by the way, in their spa, you can get a tattoo. There's that.
I got room.
I've never seen that on a ship, but I actually have met a couple of people who did go get them, and they look great. So they have a actually legit artist, and it's in their spa. So that's kind of a unique Jimmy Buffett kind of thing.
Inked at sea.
Yep, inked at sea. So they have that, but they just don't have that traditional steam room, sauna, that kind of thing. So, I didn't love that, but their spa itself for the services is certainly very adequate, priced about what you would expect on a cruise ship. And then the gym.
The gym's small, is adequate. So if working out is important to you, they have everything that you need to get a workout in. They don't have a running track. Now you can walk around decks and things like that, but they don't have a real running track.
That was my other minor disappointment, because I do run on the running track a lot.
Yeah, but it's certainly some of the newer ships in the other lines, they really focus on providing a huge gym with all kinds of equipment, and they really focus on that. They don't do that on this cruise. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't think people are here to work.
I got, I work out every day, and I got my workouts in.
Right. I don't think people come on this cruise line to work out. Probably not. But
12-ounce curls, 16-ounce curls.
16-ounce curls. They only have the big beers here. But that is it for the spa and gym. But, speaking about the people don't come on here to work out, let's talk about our final factor that we think is important when you're cruising, and that is the passengers. What type of clientele come on this ship? And this has been a very, very good experience for us.
Yeah. It's been a total mix. So the passengers, total mix of people. Some people just want to have fun. It's young, it's old. Now, this cruise doesn't have a lot of kids on it, but we are cruising during school season, so that explains that.
Yeah. I will say we're probably on the older side of people who are here.
Probably.
So a little bit of a younger crowd.
Here's one thing I would note as well is there are a lot of repeat passengers on this cruise. That means something.
It does. It does. And these are people that have cruised on many different cruise lines, and they are choosing to repeat the Margaritaville cruises. And I do find that interesting. It's just, it really makes you feel comfortable. It really is probably like going to a Jimmy Buffett concert where you just kind of, it's pretty chill. Everybody here is pretty chill.
And they're not building towards the loyalty program. So they're coming just simply because they have they're coming back because they've had a good experience.
Because they like it. So I think it's been a very good mix of people. The passengers have been very friendly. I don't see a lot of chaos and over the top people, but people are having fun, and there's some groups. We've seen some, bridal showers and stuff like that have been here. And also people are traveling with like siblings and sort of groups of family, the adult groups of family. And that's been fun to see. And again, super nice people have been on the ship. We've been very, very happy with that.
Yeah, and while I'm sure they're looking for a chill type of environment, they're also very active. So the excursions have been very busy. This boat is empty on days that we're at port where there's excursions. So everybody is out, everybody is doing things. Very active, but very pleasant.
Yeah. So that is our summary of the 7 factors that we think are important in helping you get your cruises. I do want to point out, if you're interested in retirement travel, we do have a free PDF handout. I'll put the link to it below. It is our top 10 retirement travel tips. Click the link and it'll go straight to your inbox. And you're going to say,
that's it. Fins up.
And fins up. And we will see you next time. Thank you for joining us on The Freedom Strategy, where we are unlocking retirement by exploring the world.